Good evening, everybody. Welcome to returning in the Stables studio. Have to have a nice cup of tea. That's what kept me. That's why I'm late, because I forgot to boil the kettle earlier. But I'm here now. This evening's video is going to be, or this evening's live, is just a bit of fun. You'll not learn anything, hopefully. I'm going to finish the pot that we started on Sunday. I made a mess of the lid before Terry tells you. I'm going to make a new lid. And then I'm going to give it some colour. So let's go over to here. And then I'll bring the Hullions in.
Hey.
Oh, look. A whole bunch of Hullions.
Hey, everybody.
We've got the lovely Joe in to see us again this evening. We've got Terry, William, and the marvellous Pete, who's still busy.
Pete's stuck in production mode.
And
he's just finishing off a job. So he can't.
He's down to his last one, so he's going to keep doing that. And he's on.
Only be a few minutes or so.
He'll be in a few minutes.
He will.
So I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of these guys, and I'm going to start telling. Let me change cameras to the overhead. Let me show you the piece.
Joe's volunteered to read out the chat, Brian.
She has, by the way. Hi.
Yeah, so there's Joe has been volunteered.
Can you have on full screen, Brian?
Oh, we're not on full screen. No, that doesn't help. There we go. So there's a little pot that we made on Sunday, and we were trying to make a kind of overhanging lid, and I failed because I made the inside smaller than the outside, or
bigger than
the outside. Yeah, bit of a fail, but there you go. So
that's the pot for this time.
And this is going to be the new lid. So let's get a chuck on this thing, and Joe can tell me who's in.
Okie dokie. So,
you might want to move that camera over a bit, Brian.
Good evening and welcome, everybody.
I can do that, Terry.
In the chat, we have Ian Wallace. We have Rob, Klingspor Abrasives UK. Malcolm Douglas. No, Malcolm Douglas, not Michael Douglas. I wish.
You
wish.
You wish? What does that mean?
Well, like his money. I'd like his money.
I can't believe you said that, Joe. That's shocking.
Todd at Glencove Woodworks. Anybody think I've been drinking and I haven't? I wish I had. Paul Norfolk Hunter.
Well, it should have been.
Mike Evans. With Brian, Greenhaven Creations. Albert Dawson. Roger Kent. Vinnie Charlton. Anthony Green. Susie Swiss Woodturner. And Andrew Wivy Woodshed. That's it for now.
Welcome along, everybody.
Yeah. Hope you'll enjoy yourself.
So I'm going to hollow this out slightly.
That looks like a piece of ash, Brian, is it?
It is indeed a piece of ash.
But you're not going to hollow out too much, Brian.
No, I'm going to take it in about. So the idea is that I want the lid to overhang this bit. Can't see that, sure you can't. Go there. I want the lid to overhang this bit. So I'm going to hollow this out a little bit. So the rim comes to about there somewhere.
And scallop it in.
And I'm going to make a tenon on the inside to suit that. That's the idea.
So you're putting a Chinaman's hat on it.
A Chinaman's hat type thing, yeah.
Looks as if it would be a lamp.
So we'll just have a lampshade lid. Yeah, it'll not be that. It will be something fancy. It'll be a little bit fancier. So let's get started.
You hope, says Michelle.
She being cheeky again.
Aye. Will we?
Well, it says there's 33 in, but I've never read 33 names out.
No, there's some people sit in the background, don't they?
They do,
lurk.
Lurking. Is that what you're saying, Dan?
People lurk.
Lurkers.
No, I wouldn't say so. They're having their tea.
What, this time of night?
Yes, tea time.
Some people don't eat till 9 o'clock.
Oh, that's far too late.
Yeah. That's 5 for me. 6 o'clock is enough.
Yeah, I like it about that time. I don't always get it at that time, but...
So we'll not take too big a cut here. A bit faster.
Steady as she goes.
It's just slower. Let's go faster.
Have you got the position of the switch now?
I keep moving it.
Right.
Wrong camera. You guys are not paying attention.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you wanted it on the overhead.
yeah, so do we.
Well, why when I'm hollowing the thing where I want it on the overhead? Come on, behave yourselves.
Okay.
Think about it, ladies.
A slap on Terry's wrist.
You're not going to scallop that in instead of having a straight edge.
Hold on, Terry.
Holding on.
Ryan has a
Your
plan.
camera's brilliant.
I'm just enjoying that little cut. I quite like that little cut.
Fair enough.
Oops, take that.
It don't like you, though, does it? I mean,
No, it doesn't now. That's all right. Stop that. We'll just have a look in there. Grand. Need to make it a little bit smaller.
Brian does what I do sometimes. I glance up at the screen and the left wing will just get a catch.
yeah, I do the same. Well, you got the tool way off the blue piece because you finished the cut, and you move, and the tip hits it, and bang.
Yeah.
That's it.
Usual thing. We all do it. Lack of constipation.
Constipation.
Lack of constipation.
Yeah.
I wish.
Now it can go this way.
Carsten Peterson's in. Good
Hello,
evening,
Hello,
Carsten.
Carsten.
Good evening, everybody. I've just
Hello,
unmuted
Pete.
myself 'cause I've just finished work.
Good
Evening,
man.
Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Happy holidays, Pete.
Can I say, Pete? According to my records, you're not putting a long enough day in. Starting at 6 in the morning until 7 at nearly 8 o'clock at night is not good enough.
I know, but I'm a week ahead of myself at the moment, so I'm doing well.
So you're
Good man,
right.
Pete.
Okay. Good.
Now, Paul Norfolk Hunter says, measure twice, turn once.
That's it.
In Brian's case, measure 6 times. Cut one.
Just leave the inside a bit smaller than the outside this time.
Yeah, that's what we've said to him.
Yeah, just once or twice.
I love it. I love it. Right, let's do some technical stuff. Let's do a bit of measuring. What do you think?
Oh,
You're turning
Fine.
that
Okay.
cross, Brian, yeah?
Oh,
Finally, we get a ruler.
calipers,
Calipers.
Calipers.
I could use a ruler too, but sure, I'll just use a caliper. I'm not an engineer.
Engine with ears.
Yeah.
The shavings on my floor are
Knee high.
3
Um,
feet deep.
8 inches deep, and I cleaned them up at 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Sure enough.
You must be
You've been
wasting
busy.
a lot of wood.
Yeah,
Make the planks a bit thinner, Pete.
yeah, but you buy them at the right price, don't you?
Yeah.
And the thinner ones were either too thin or more expensive.
Right.
So
Can I get that to stay in there?
That's the ash. It's
Doesn't look
the
like it.
soft grain doing it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You only got to just mark it with a pencil.
I'll just get it with my sharper point here. There we go. That's it. Now I can mark with a pencil for you. So,
There you go.
So that's our
Yeah.
tenon. to
I've
fit
got
inside.
there's a blunt point and a sharper point.
Mm.
So this is the blunt point. That's why it was rolling a wee bit.
That's actually a good idea, mate.
It is, Isaac. You don't
Keep
really
one
want
of
to
them
catch a
blunt.
sharp point on this
Don't want to
side.
catch him on the other side, do you?
Because it kind of makes a mess of your fingers.
When it's blunt, it doesn't go so far in.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you got loads of
I just-
fingers. What's the problem?
Yeah, you've got spare speed, have you?
Go use a smaller spindle gauge.
So you're gonna have a little tenon there then to fit into the lid or to fit into the pot, and then
Just go bring
you're
it
gonna
down here a
hollow the
little
middle.
bit. And we shall try the pot on it and see what happens. Oh, look at that. That's cracked. Damn. A little bit smaller than that. I'm just going to use this tool here now. Bearing and potting tool. Just to take that edge in.
Try again.
I'm just making this difficult for myself. It would be easy to just make a simple lid, wouldn't it?
Good.
It would. I'm saying that with confidence, but I don't have a clue.
Well, it was easy to make it simple. It was last week. Last
Well, it
Sunday.
was.
You
You made it
and you
difficult.
did. Made a grand job of it.
You did.
It was,
Then
it
made
was
a-
so
then put a
easy to
hole in it.
lift off because it weighed
It's
virtually
simply
nothing.
less. It's simply left the lathe.
And then and then put a hole in it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dust extractor stole it then.
Yeah, that is even worse. It shot down the dust extractor.
It should be it, I think. Or pretty close if it's not. Oh, tiny little bit yet. So I'm just kind of creeping up on it.
That's the best way. If
The
not,
best,
put a
right.
put a chamfer on it so that you can see where it's touching.
Yep. That's exactly right, Harry.
Slight taper.
Is the chat frozen or is everybody holding their breath?
Oh, I think the chat's frozen.
Just frozen, is it?
No,
No.
There's no messages coming up on mine at the moment.
there's
No,
no
there's
message
nothing
coming out of
coming up
mine.
on mine either.
Marston was the last one to say something.
I think they've all run away. Right, I think that's good enough.
You don't want it too tight, Brian.
No, I don't want to tight at all.
Don't be thumping it on. You want it nice, so you just lift the lid off.
And how deep do I need to make that?
Put something in the chat with him, see if it goes works.
What's that there?
Type something in the chat, see if it pops up.
Have to go a little
Yeah.
bit deeper yet.
Question. From Greenhaven Creations. I've just purchased a Trend Air Shield Pro Positive Pressure Face Shield. I'm wondering if anyone else finds it a bit heavy on
Yes.
the head. The answer
I
is
have
yes.
one as well. Yeah, it is a little
They're
heavy,
horrible.
but
They're heavy as
I
anything.
wouldn't say horrible now, but
Well, it is for me. I had one. I sold it. Just
Trend
forever.
one is heavy,
It-
yeah.
it does the job. It does the job.
It does, yeah.
So have
I
you got
find
strong neck
the
muscles?
mask is quite narrow as well, so my glasses
Yeah.
get knocked
Yeah.
off centre with it. Which is why I've now got the Rutland one, which has got a much wider mask.
Yeah.
So I can actually see, and I can flip it up and drink coffee.
Yes, it.
Even better.
Important things in life.
That's us now. Now. That's the right size now. Let's just need to tidy that up across there. It's a bit.
So you
Talking
got to hollow
about,
that out yet, haven't you?
talking about drinking.
I don't know if I'm going to hollow or not.
Brian, can you promise not to do anything exciting for a moment? Because I'm going to nip to the house, grab a beer, and come back.
Right, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
it's-
I'm
it's
just
a-
going to do a little bit of hollowing, Pete.
Yeah,
So
don't go
Oh,
through
look
the
out.
sides or anything fun, right?
No,
I'll try not
no,
to.
You climb
won't go
here.
for the size, Pete.
It doesn't need a whole lot because it's
No, just a nice little dip to make it look like a lid and not.
There we
Lump
go.
of wood.
Take that from there and just work that in.
Okay.
Nice, light, gentle cuts.
Is there better? Yes, there is. Emma Cook uses just a face mask with a tube coming down to her waist to the belt, which has got all the equipment on it. Also, the Axminster mask is quite light. Oh, that's the one I use now. It's made by JSP, but the
That's one I
Axminster
have.
one is a impact resistant one, where JSP sell two, so the impact or the non-impact resistant one, and they're very light. They've got filters on the side of them. That's the one I use at the moment. But the
This is
best
the one
one,
that-
of course, is the
this
one
I
that
use.
Emma Cook uses, but it's not cheap. In fact, it's quite expensive. But it's
It
a
is.
brilliant bit of kit. You can put filters
alright if you
in
can make
the
use of it, isn't
backpack
it?
Oh, I can't even
that
get this out of the
does
box.
gas and paint
Right.
and everything else.
There.
There's Brian's look.
How
First time he's
often do
ever
you
been out
use
the
that,
box.
mate?
So
First time he's
that's
ever
fine.
been out the box. Brand
Well,
new,
it's
look.
not the first time it's ever been out the box. It's just been in the box because I've been moving my workshop around.
You
and
moved
it lives
out,
in the
yeah.
box, so it doesn't get damaged. So that's what it is. And it's nice and light.
What
the battery
makes
on the
that?
back
It is very light.
balances the canisters on the front.
Mhm.
So it's really well balanced and it's light on your head. Flexible. You
Yep.
can even wear your headset with it because it is flexible at the
You
sides.
can wear your headset with it. Yeah, I do.
So that's the one I use when I'm doing a lot of turning. And
But if you want the real
if I'm in
McCoy
here for the
one,
day.
then it's 4 times that price or
That's the
3
one.
times that price.
Called
And
an
I can't remember the name of it now, but
AFP10.
Emma Cook uses it.
I suppose
You
it
can see
depends
what-
how often you're going to use it.
If you use it
Buy
day
the
in,
best
day
one
out,
you can
I
afford.
would
you know?
suggest use the one Emma got because it lasts for 12 hours.
If you do a lot of fine work and a lot of fine dust, use the one that Emma's got.
Mm.
But I don't tend to do a lot of sanding and stuff.
But getting back to the trend one, I have the trend one and I use it a lot, and I don't find it have any problems with it.
If you climb trees and hang chainsaws over your neck, you wouldn't have a problem, would you? But the likes of us, you know.
What are you trying to say?
You're saying I have a thick neck or something? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I meant generally.
Yeah,
you know,
you're probably
trying to be
right.
diplomatic. Be diplomatic, William. You know, basically you ain't got a neck. You know what I mean? You're like all blinking
Have you heard
one
that?
lump muscle.
Oh, golly.
Right, that's that. That'll do.
Whereas us more menial creatures, we don't have that sort of strength. You know?
See that now.
I'm back. Did Brian behave?
He did.
Yep,
He did.
he waited for you
That's-
almost. He just
that's
fiddled
all right then.
around. He didn't do too much.
Got on the wrong camera again. There you go. So there's a little tanner on the inside,
Mhm.
slightly domed on there, and then that fits on.
And that's too tight a fit.
It is for now, Terry, but I'll loosen it later.
Mhm.
I want it to be tight because I'm going to put the tailstock up and now shape the top to the outside.
Right.
That's why I wanted a little bit tight to begin with.
Good plan.
Life center. I'll use a ring center. No, I'll use that one.
I always find if you go a little bit on the tight side at the start and a little bit of 400 grit at the end,
That's
it'll
it.
just make it fit right.
That's the plan, Pete. Problem is, I don't want to push this too hard because. Yeah. Now, this is where I went wrong the last time. So I'm
No,
actually
it went
gonna bring
right
this down.
where the tool was, but it just shape that now, nice and gentle.
I'm worried about this crack.
Put some glue in it.
I'm gonna right now.
Ooh.
A little bit
I
of
And then
heard you
skinny.
show
say
us you're doing
something
it.
about a crack, but I didn't know
You
where
can
it
show
was.
us you're
Yeah, you
doing
did-
it
you
by
did
pressing the
earlier
overhead
there, yeah.
camera.
With this overhead camera, is that the one you want?
There we are.
Ah,
See the cracks here?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good crack, Brian.
Bit of
Blimey.
super glue in there. You have it sussed.
It's going both ways, isn't it?
It's going everywhere. Like there's one there,
Oh
there's
no.
one there,
Wow.
there's one there,
So Pete, this critics flowed.
there's one there,
yeah.
there's another one there.
We're in for an explosive
We
evening.
got a piece of
That'd be
sycamore
fun.
handy just in
Be
case.
fine. What could possibly go wrong?
It could
Nothing.
it could break again. and then we'll be back again next week.
Next week with another one.
This,
It's all right.
this,
What
pro,
grows
this
on
pro,
what grows on trees? It's not a problem.
Yeah, you
Grows
could
on
you could
trees,
do
that's right.
Sunday night, Bri, if you liked, for the next lid.
no, Terry, you're on Sunday. Sorry, man.
I bet you're
I
looking
threw
forward
3
to
plants
getting
across
back
the
to it,
workshop
are
today
you,
because
Terry?
they were wrong.
Well, Joe, I think I'm still taking it easy. See,
I just need to wait a
So
second.
then you do something easy then, don't you?
going to.
I think you're milking this a bit now, Terry. You're skiving a little bit.
No. Doctor said another. I've got another appointment now to see him on the 25th of
Right.
April.
In 3 months' time. But you said
Oh,
you
I'm
were
not
I see
allowed to
mine
do
on the
anything
24th of April.
anything strenuous until I see him on the 25th of April.
But
That'll
basically,
be
he told you to
Friday
get on
then.
with it.
No, he said I could do a bit of turning,
Get on with it.
He
but
said
don't
get
say
on
anything
with it.
strenuous.
Don't.
He did not.
He said, just
Yeah.
get on with it, Terry. Stop making excuses.
Just
Well,
don't
And
you're
use
not
you're not
lamp.
getting a sick note, so get on with it.
No, I don't need a signal. I shall be there.
Pete and me's not doing it.
Sunday's day.
This is not going to work.
So remember that, people.
I can feel it.
Terry's
Don't
back on
expect anything
Sunday.
too spectacular because I'm
Right, just
not
take
allowed to
that,
listen.
and I'm going to.
Terry's back
There won't
on
be any
Sunday.
There won't be any
Put it
10
Hit
on.
that
inch,
with a little
20
bit of
inch bowls.
activator just to stave it splashing up
Yeah.
my face.
Okay.
A light pull or something, Terry, be something handy just to start
Oh
off
no, I'll
with,
do
you know.
something different.
I know what he's going to do. But I'm not going to tell you. It'll be exciting though.
How do you know what he's going to do?
Because me and Terry's mates.
Yeah, we're friends.
Ah,
We're
No, you're
mates.
not. He keeps throwing you under the bus, mate.
You don't think
That's what mates do.
I'll be taking the mick at him like, oh, you want me friend? Well, you know, we're be on the next week, would I? You just wouldn't let me in.
No.
Michelle said a nice wee bow, Terry. Well, there you are, Michelle. That's one good idea.
a nice wee ball.
No. Do you
Yeah.
know what I forgot to do?
Go on.
I forgot to measure how far that goes in.
Oh, yeah, just in case.
That'd be fine. How could it possibly go wrong?
It doesn't go in that far. Well, no, that's not. What could possibly go wrong is right. There you go. Oh, look.
And put a pencil mark on there. That's your no cut back this way line.
Don't get too close to the middle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, just add on a half inch there now for good measure.
Yeah, half inch. Add another meter onto that. You know, you can go through it.
I'll just draw a line over here.
Yeah, say
on
on
the
the
chuck.
chuck. Middle of the chuck.
Yeah.
So
Right.
You're very welcome, Brian.
we'll
There you
there.
go. Yeah.
You happy now?
Happy now, Brian.
Yeah.
Then the first cut, I'm going to take that straight off again. Well, just
Evening,
just
Paul.
for the fun.
Paul Finley's in.
Finley's
everybody.
joined us.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll
Evening,
put a wee
Paul.
line on there. There you go.
Evening, Paul.
Yeah, well, don't do that, Brian. You might move your tool rest and then.
No, the tool rest staying there now until I get this. That's the wrong chisel. Right, where's that little bowl gauge? There it is. 3/8 bowl gauge. And we're going to take some of this away.
Are you gonna actually make a knob on the top with that bit of wood or add a finial?
Yeah, I'm going to make it with this.
Right.
Yeah, you're not there.
So now I just need to make this a little bit thinner.
Steve
Yeah,
Shed
no,
is in.
Right.
Even
Sorry.
Dewey.
In. No. There, Dewey.
I have to sand the inside this yet. I haven't done that yet.
Well, you can do that. See if you don't cut through it first, because if you don't cut through it, then you can sand it. If you cut through it, it's a waste of sandpaper.
Have a bit of faith,
Check.
Gary. Have a bit of faith.
Oh, I have got faith. Check your wall thickness.
Well, I think I might leave that with them little step
Rob
man.
Copperose joined us. Evening, Rob.
Good evening, Rob.
Like
Good evening,
camera
Rob.
washed out, kind of.
Welcome along, buddy.
It's going to be a while yet, Dewey, before I can finish that. I'm not allowed to lift anything heavy.
Yeah, and when he says anything heavy, what he means is he can't open his wallet to go out and buy the bit he needs.
And I still need to buy the bit I need, which is quite expensive. Waiting for my pension to go up.
You waiting a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get some nice fine work from Terry over the next few Sundays. Which is a good thing, because he's pretty good at that, you know.
Don't build me too high, Pete, because I might come crashing down.
But you're invincible.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm invincible.
You're pretty good at this fine stuff, so, you know, the fact you've got a limitation to that is not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing. Carson said last night, a young un at his woodturning club asked him to show how deep to hollow a 4-inch piece of Douglas fir with a spindle gouge. I showed her how, expecting her to switch to carbides along the way. An hour later, she'd done the whole thing 5 inches deep on a piece of wood with a perfect 5mm bore using just the spindle gouge.
Very
Brilliant.
good.
He was pretty impressed. Actually, that's good because if she's never done it before, then you obviously showed her the correct way, Carson. Well done.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Because people don't do that deep without being shown properly.
I'm being slightly brave because it's quite nerve-wracking.
It is quite, yeah, that distance
Down
is
about
quite
3 inches, it starts to be out of sight and
Yeah.
pure guesswork.
And the tool gets noisy.
Yeah. And people that are not used to it start to get frightened.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far, Todd. Come on.
She had a great teacher.
You should be, Carson. Not too much, Brian. That's good.
No, that's it.
Don't go uphill.
There's my
Reminds
evil
me of a
genius line.
bird box.
Yeah, you know where your line is because you got it marked on your tool rest, haven't you?
Yeah, what line?
Well, line,
This
yeah,
one
you
here.
just wiped it off.
One is rubbed
Moved the
off.
rest a millimeter ago.
Yeah.
Right, so where that line is now, Bri, you want to now curve that straight in, take that curve right around and in, and then make your lid after, make your little finial
finial.
knob afterwards.
Is that a
Little
made-up
button
word, finiop?
Yes.
And I suppose it is, yeah.
His team made it up,
Ah,
and it just fits, you know.
It
Yeah.
does. Finial.
yeah, it
does,
does.
doesn't it?
That's why I was
The knob
asking.
of the
I thought,
finial. Finial. There's something missing here, Brian, Pete.
What's that?
He's been on half hour, and I haven't heard.
I'm halfway through the first one because I was late starting. Because I didn't have
Right.
any beer down here at the beginning, so I had to go up to the house
That's
and
right.
get some.
Are you trying to make up for it? Like,
Yeah, well, I've worked hard today. I've earned a beer.
Yeah, he'll
He's
catch
been
up.
working all blinking day,
He has.
deserve it.
and then he's on a contract to do something. So
Yeah, well,
What they do.
I've not only on a contract to do it, I've also made the jigs to make it easier next time. So it wasn't all about cutting today; it was also about designing.
That's it.
Yeah. Lucy
Lucy
Bundy
Sweet
Person's in.
Hello,
Sweet
Lucy.
Potato Bundy Rose in. Yes.
Hello, Lucy.
Hello, Lucy Bundy Person.
Right, shot was, isn't it?
The trouble is when you're using a small gauge and get that far over the tool rest, it's a bit scary to catch.
Can be.
Better use a nice big screw chisel. Andy's with her as well, with Lucy, but he's sorting out Lego.
Sorting out
Best
Lego.
place to be, Andy.
Good man, Andy.
You got the good job. Let Lucy sort the kids out, you sort the Lego out.
I love Lego.
Yeah, I got a feeling that Lucy built a wall around Andy and he's imprisoned in Lego.
In the Lego, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like the old Meccano sets. Do you remember? You were old enough
Yeah.
to know those?
Oh, I remember them.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember the Meccano
Yeah.
sets, but I
Many-
never played with
Many a
Lego.
thing I'm built with that.
and a mammoth steam engine to drive it with.
That's it, yeah. Brilliant. Anybody have a methylated spirits traction engine?
Yep, that's the one.
They were good too. Brilliant, weren't they?
Sounds like fun,
Ferris
though.
Spirits.
Love those.
I built a nice big Ferris wheel and
Yeah.
showing it off to my parents in the living room. I put the mess into the burner,
Boom.
spilt some on the carpet.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
Bless
no.
Get
it.
the carpet up. Steve
Only you,
XK
Pete.
Crafts in. Good evening, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Hi,
Hi,
Steve.
Steve.
Hey, Steve's back on Friday. Did you know that?
Yes.
See.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard a rumor.
Yeah, there's a rumor going around
Right
that
on.
Steve's live tomorrow evening.
Yeah, it's only a rumour, mind.
Right. Now,
That's not looking bad, Brian.
it's as good as it's getting to.
We'll make that little
Wow.
It's got sandy inside.
Lucy
got a little
says
bit thinner.
What
in
this bit?
actual sets of Lego we have over 38,000 pieces.
Holy moly.
Blimey. Well, good on you.
This will be interesting.
What will?
Oh, what are you doing now, mate?
I'm just gonna make this a little bit thinner here.
Thinner.
Oh,
Ooh.
Tiniest
Yeah,
little.
you should make that bit
I'll
thinner.
take it
Brian.
off the outside.
I've got a no, I've got a little ridge in there, Terry. It has to come out.
Oh, it's going to come out. Don't forget,
They
you
said
got it cracked.
Making it a little bit thinner after a Sunday. That's actually a quarter of an inch thick at the moment.
It's cracked, Brian, remember. Be careful.
I know, Terry.
Keep out of the way of it. Sort of. The camera's out, Steve. He's ordered 2 new ones, I think. He's got a problem with one of the cameras. The one that looks at him in the beginning is very, very, very pasty.
I think it's a lighting problem, though.
It's a lighting problem. It's the white wall at the back causing the problems. And messing up the white balance. I can't get it
It does a
right.
bit of airbrushing and as a couple explode. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
would.
You're rushing tonight, maybe.
Pete, you're full of
Yeah,
Diverman
just spray a
tonight.
wall.
Too rest far too high. That will be grand. Let's do a bit quick bit of sanding.
Alan Gibbers joined us. Good evening.
Hello, Alan.
Good evening.
Hello, Alan. Yeah, you could have had a green screen up there. That's what you do, Brian. Put a green screen up there
I could, I.
behind you.
He's a green tube. Will that do?
Then you need an RTX graphics card to make use of it.
Mm.
So all that box is movable, eh?
It's handy having a moving box.
A bit faster than that, Brian.
If you play it right, you can actually put the moving box right in the way at every single occasion.
Yeah, just jumps in front of your face when you move. In fact, you could lock it to it so AI makes sure it stays there.
The edge is a little bit sharp. I'll get rid of that. I want that to be angled there, kind of. Don't take too much off that little pennant.
Paul Norfolk Hunter said, "No, that tube sucks the lid off the race."
But you want to take a bit off that tenon, Brian, because it's.
Yeah, it was a bit tight, but I just
You
did.
want to be able to
Terry.
just lift it off and on
that.
gently.
I just did that, Terry.
Michelle's saying, Brian, there's light blue paint up the stairs.
I'm not painting the walls blue
Why not?
because I don't want them blue.
But Michelle does. Right?
Well,
Answers on a postcard.
about
How many of
pale
you
grey?
think? How many of you think it will get painted blue?
No, it won't.
Nah.
If it gets anything, I'll get a light. That's very, very, very light grey, if anything.
Don't know. You could be in
Dove
trouble
grey.
there, mate.
I won't be bullied,
That's what you think, mate.
Mr. Bray.
No, you won't be
Yeah.
bullied, Brian. You'll be told.
You'll do what you're told. There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah.
It's happened again.
What else?
My.
Move cam.
No,
Locked up.
Cramping his leg.
no. This little thing here gets stuck in there sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Right.
I don't even know what sandpaper that is. Hold on, what is that? That's 100. I
Probably
want
20,
20
20 grit.
That'll sort it out, mate.
Yeah, that'll go through. Greenhaven Creation says, "I have a sign in my shop. My shop, my rule."
Yeah, you're dead right, mate. I've the same
Who
in here.
says it's your shop, though? You're allowed to use it.
No. My workshop, all negativity stays outside.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
That's my happy space.
I'll just tell Ruth there's 200 spiders in there. I can't catch them. She won't come in.
That would work.
For sure, she won't come in.
La 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 la. 240 grit. That's all it's getting.
So it needs to be painting it. Yeah, that's Rob from
Robert
Klingsport says
suggested
you could
Go on, Terry.
gold leaf the back wall for full effect, Brian.
Wow.
Has she been talking to Susie? I'm starting to worry about you, Rob, from Klingsport. What about 240 for the inside?
Paul Norfolk Hunter
I
says,
just read that.
when I got married, nobody told me the ears are sold separately.
some husbands, they just don't listen to their wives. I've never
True.
yet
You
heard
should
my wife
say that.
complain about me, so it can't be true.
No, I've never heard mine complain about me.
Wife doesn't complain about me either.
She writes it down often, but I
Not to
don't
me,
hear
anyway.
it.
That's because you always do what you're told, mate.
Not a
That's
chance.
true. They can't complain if you do as you're told.
get some methylated spirits on that a minute. Till I see where we are with.
I start filling out a book. I am
A book?
with all the prices I've paid for all the equipment I got.
Don't worry.
No.
Me and
It's
Bruce
okay,
have got
we
a
know.
deal
We
sorted.
know.
I know
That's
that
all
you'll be up
sorted,
there, Pete.
Terry. That's all sorted. You don't need
Me
to.
and
No.
Bruce have got a deal sorted. It won't cost me a lot. Be all right.
No, I'm gonna start making a book of everything I paid for and the price of it.
We got a deal sorted. She's even told me she'll let me know a week before so I can come up and fetch him as soon as you're gone.
Yeah.
I don't know how she's going to know a week before, but
No,
that's
I
her
know that's
business.
true.
Leave
Yeah.
that one with Ruth.
I think she got that worked out as well, P.
You boys are as bad as a box of frogs. Right, that's that. That's all the sand in that can.
Wivy Word Shed says his wife says he only got 2 faults. One is I don't listen, and something
Something
else.
else.
I like that.
Don't listen, and everything else. Put that down now. Hand up. Right.
And Malcolm Douglas says I've started doing that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, Ruth's suggestion, so I don't know what's happening there.
Reading
Right,
through
and
Leave it
everything
the-
I've
with
paid
Ruth
for it, so when I snuff it, she can sell it for a reasonable price rather than
Let's
get
try and let's try and
the
get this.
people that get here before Pete might take advantage. And,
Yeah, but I'm
Right.
going to get a week's notice, so I'll be there first.
yeah. Lucy says Gideon's ears aren't working tonight. Lucy, Gideon's ears don't work any night.
Only when he feels
When they
it.
do, he's not listening to you.
Yeah, kiddies have got selective hearing.
They got selective hearing right on.
That looks like a nice goblet, Brian.
It does. He might sharpen that gouge in a minute. Sounds blunt as hell.
No.
Okay. Sounds it.
Maybe better if we turn the speed a little bit.
It is a male thing, Michelle.
Michelle, you're dead right.
Brian,
Yes, mate.
That's
Oh, no.
better, P.
That's more like it.
That's more like the Pete we know and love.
Good man, Alan. Terry, you have a good while to go yet, mate. You have a battery that lasts 12 years.
Yeah, the battery might last 12 years, but I might not.
Right, now let's try and make some sort of.
That's a good one, actually, Anthony. He's not deaf, but he's bought an hearing aid from eBay to assist his charade and pretended
Oh,
not to
my.
listen.
Not listen. Brilliant.
That's bloody
like
brilliant,
that
that one. Flipping
like
heck.
That's
I
good.
love that.
I'm waiting to look for another spindle gauge.
Because that one's blunt.
No, it's not. It's just a thinner one. I want this one.
It's easy. I'll just refer to the statement I made 46 years ago. I am the boss in my house. And whatever my wife says goes. Understood?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I've no idea if I shaped my head. I'm just making this smaller.
Just keep going till it looks right. With a bit of luck, they won't. They shall. Yeah, that's quite right, Todd. do whatever she wants.
Little step there. Just
Just because you don't want to go past your cut line because you've moved the tool rest, so you don't know where the line is now.
that's all right. Don't need to know what it is now, Terry.
Carson says, to quote Homer Simpson, just because I'm not interested in what you're saying doesn't mean I'm not listening.
That sounds right.
And Alan
I
says,
think we can all relate to that.
my good lady has a saying, what's hers is hers, and whatever, and what's his is hers. Yeah. He's getting closer to the chuck. He didn't put a no cut line in, Pete.
I did. It's there. Look.
All right. I think you might have to use a scoot chisel to get in there, Brian. Tight.
You can't like it, Terry. You can't like it.
Yeah, well, yeah, Brian's Irish. He's used to cutting in the back of the headstock.
Yeah, there's somebody else in this chat does the same thing.
Yeah, Pete.
Nope, Paul.
Oh, Finlay.
Paul Finney does that. Yeah.
Paul did a no cut line this week.
You totally ignored it. I don't
That's
do
what
no
I
cut
used to.
lines.
And
I
you
just
think
cut as
wood was
close to the chuck as I
scarce?
can get without
Oh, you
hitting
never
it.
know what's going to have to happen now, Terry.
What's that?
Oh no!
What's he doing there?
Oh,
Yeah,
look what
he's
he has.
careful, man. Careful, Brian. Straight down on the chuck side. Straight down on the chuck side.
You're not
Don't
putting any
twist the
finish
blade
or
at all.
anything on this, mate. No.
I'm gonna
That's how I combined it.
decorate it.
Oh. Oh, she's wobbling, Brian. She's wobbling.
Here's
Yeah.
Ned.
Stop him, stop him, stop him. Left hand. Use your left hand. Oh, no, okay. There you go.
Ah, good job, man.
Better. Lovely old job.
I'm just having a quick look at that myself, see if I like it. You don't really like it, but never mind, it'll do.
You're going to reverse it now into the chuck, aren't you? Because of that step you got, and then
I'm going to try. See
and
will it go.
then finish that off, and then we can paint that.
See will it go, Terry.
Well, you got other chucks. You got 14, I believe.
Yeah,
10.
Paul Norfolk.
14 chucks.
No,
Yeah,
10.
you got 14. He counted them the
10.
other day. He said, "Oh no, I got 14." No, he didn't. He counted 14.
I counted
That's
10.
more than what Glyn's got. Blooming
Well, yeah.
heck.
Well,
Yeah,
Glenn
but
can't
Brian's
have
not
the
in a box.
monopoly on everything, can he? Yeah.
Don't think this will go.
He will. Keep going.
Don't think it will. No, yours are too big.
Want to go on the step?
I was just going to say, will it go on the external
Right,
part of
tighten
the
up
jaw?
on the tent. Oh no, it won't tighten on the
Close it
tenon.
right in, Brian.
No, it won't go up on the tenon because his tenon is sloped in it. It's curved inwards.
You could change the jaws in 5 seconds.
Yeah, look at that. Look,
There you
change the
go.
jaws. Ping,
Oh, I love that chuck.
ping. Yeah, so do I. I might get one of those.
You
I might
couldn't
just
even
get one
screw
of
the
those.
chuck off in that length of time.
No, I might get one of those.
I don't know what jaws to put on now, so that's the only thing. Try these 65mm ones. Oh, I just threw them on the floor. It's just
I
dropped
don't.
on the floor. Try this. And they're not numbered, so you can just slip them in anywhere.
Yeah, just drop them in. And you got the
Anthony Green
fast.
wants you to tell them about the chuck.
The fast. You got the
Who wants,
fast
who wants to know about the
thing
shot?
on the
Anthony
back
Green.
of the chuck, bro. You got the fast wind up and wind in.
Anthony Green.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah. That's a little bit, yeah.
That is the easy wood chuck, people.
So we'll try and put that inside that.
Its features are the zoom ring, which Brian's using now, which closes the jaws quickly.
Yeah.
Not to be used to
Tighten
Lock
them.
it.
piece of wood with, but for quickly moving
Just
the
to
jaws from one place to
Get it to
another.
the right position. When you're at the right position, you press it in.
Oh, I prefer that on the inside, mate, if it fitted.
Yeah, look
And
at
the
that. Yeah, I
jaws
would, but
are.
Yeah,
that's all
yeah,
right.
we
I'll
marked
do.
that
Right, hold
bit.
it lightly.
Yeah.
Just
Can I
nice and
suggest a little
lightly.
bit of masking tape around that?
Yeah, it
tip
might
before
work.
you do that up.
He's not worried. He's
Will,
painting
will,
it, isn't he?
will it not fit
That's right.
inside, buddy? No.
He's painting it. No, it won't fit
No,
inside.
it won't, because it's
This is a
sloped
slope,
in.
William.
It's got
Oh,
it's at
okay,
an angle.
okay. Yeah.
If I had
That'll be all right.
a same as a dovetail, it would have fitted. But
Ah, yeah.
That'll do. You can
Yeah,
finish
so
that
the
off.
easy wood
Nice light
shut.
cuts.
It's got the zoom ring, which allows you to move in and out quickly. It's got quick change jaws.
Pins. You just
Obviously,
press
they're
a pin out. You
specialist
jump.
jaws. You have to buy the easy wood jaws to go with it.
you do.
They do a fair
Uh,
range.
That's
They
true of
do,
any shut.
yes.
You know, they've all got their
Um,
own range of jaws.
Brian can show us the range. He's got all of them.
I haven't did yet. But what I can do is I'll just give you the. Oh, there's a little book that comes with
Other
it.
way. That's as you at it.
I know, but I'm just going to open it.
In fact, we should be able to find a link for that, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
You should be able to find the link. Yeah.
I can't get onto another program, so I can't do it.
So the jaws.
Got a wood worm screw. Other way, Brian.
Oh, is it not?
Other way, Brian.
Oh, turn it around, way, mate.
Turn it
This
around,
way?
Brian.
There you
That's
are.
it.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Perfect for
Oh.
us.
Oh,
Lean
because
it
I'm.
forward a bit so we don't get a glare off the lights.
How's that? Can you see
No,
that?
lean it forward. Push down. That's better.
There you go.
We're getting glare off the jaws or so.
So it actually comes
That's
comes
fine.
with an inch and 3/8, which is 40 mil, guys.
Yeah, they're all in inches and because
Yeah.
it's American, isn't it?
And there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of jaws. That you get.
I've
And
just
it's
put a link into the web page that links the jaws.
And they're brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of getting one.
It's a good system. So there you go. There's a little QR code there if you want to scan that.
Other way.
Other way around. Doesn't really match the
That's-
QR code.
That's the right way on our screen.
Right, sorry.
The glare's Brian's head, says Michelle.
Shut up, you.
Could be.
So just leave that there for a second. You can pause that and take a picture of that, and that'll give you all the details.
No, we got Pete's just put the link in.
All right,
chat
okay.
for-
So I invested in the whole set. Just
Yeah.
Good man.
Right.
Just sit down when you look at the price.
don't even think about the price. Just buy it.
Yeah,
I looked at it and decided I'm not as rich as Brian, so I haven't invested in it.
If you think about it, you won't buy it. Just buy it.
No.
Go for it. Buy it.
Yeah, it only hurts once.
It's only sold the first day. It's like
No,
buying a
I-
house. It's only expensive
I
the very
shut
first day.
myself.
After that, it gets easier. Right, what am I going to use? Take that wee knob off.
I never took you as an impulsive
True to the rule.
buyer.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
totally. Oh, totally.
Joe,
Yeah.
Brian's a wood turner.
Yeah, all right.
Right,
Lynn's a
try
wood
and take
turner.
this.
Impulsive purchase just goes
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the territory.
You suffer some gas, Joe. You know that. Gear acquisition syndrome.
Can you see that all right? Would you be better? Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it perfect.
Yeah.
Closer would have been better, but okay.
One closer.
Yeah, close
Well,
would
yeah,
be good.
because
You don't want much, do you? I mean, seriously.
You're doing
You
detail.
did
work, come
ask.
on.
You did ask. Can we see it? Okay.
that's better.
There you
There
go.
we go.
That's better. Now we can see the catches. Nice and gentle. Because you don't forget it's cracked, the lid, isn't it? Even though it's got
You
glue
know.
in it.
I'm looking at that little disc on the top of that thing, and that's a good idea. I'll just leave that there. But I'm not gonna. I'll take it off.
Michelle's just saying, Joe, Amazon is here every day.
Amazon's here every day.
That's because their warehouse is probably not that far away. They pass Brian on the way just to see if he wants anything.
That'll do. And now we can try and finish this little curve in here, which is liable to disastrously wrong.
You know
No,
that
I'd sand that, mate, if I was you.
Yeah.
Nah, where's your, confidence? Go for it.
Yeah, okay. Next lid, please. and a bit of sanding, and yeah, that'd be good. What colour are we going to have? Move red if you want on the other way, Brian. You can't see else.
Oh, wrong one.
Overhead and closer.
That's it. Small scooches.
That's it. We're done.
Done.
Mike's in. Dance of the hard bark. Say to Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Evening, Mike.
It's in the wrong place. That needs to go over that. I keep forgetting where I think my tools go.
Well, you'll get used to it if you do more lives.
Well, you didn't need to do live streams to it. Just to use it.
Yeah,
No,
listen,
you
to
don't.
listen to the cheek of him.
Yours
least
gets
we-
in. Oh, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Hello, Glenn.
At least we didn't have to explain to Brian where the on-off switch was. Like we did when you got back from your cruise last year.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I missed that. I should have took the lathe with me, but it wouldn't let me.
508.
That's
Hey, I would have gone on the world cruise if I could take me lathe. Do a bit of turning on the way. Ruth asked me to do that the other day. Did I want to go? 79 days or
It's
something.
over 2 months, that, isn't it?
A
Was,
world cruise in 79 days.
Oh no, this was just around the Caribbean. The world cruise has been like 6
I was
months.
going to say.
Well, you can go around the world in 80 days. It's been done.
But Finney's
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
He did. Finney's full.
And documented
I'd
piece,
like to
isn't it?
stop a few places on the way, Pete. You know.
Yeah, you didn't know where
Yeah, I thought
go
about it,
anywhere,
and
right?
I said to her, "Well, perhaps we could. We could rent the house out for a year,
Right.
can we?
You could
Around the world.
pay for the cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay for the cruise as long as you can avoid the bar bills.
Well, that's the other trouble.
Open says, mate.
Give me back my lid.
My
Job
bar
done.
bill was quite dear for 2 weeks. I won't tell you what the 6 weeks was.
No, don't.
Oh, you need to bring your own, Terry. You want to bring a suitcase full of Doom Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
right,
do that
that's a
though,
couple
William.
of days
You
worth.
you can the first time, but then when you go offshore, you can't bring it back in. Don't let you.
So I normally just
Yeah,
keep these small jaws in this. 40 mil. I wrote the sizes on.
What, in real
Inch
money?
Inch and 3/8 doesn't mean much to me.
That's perfect.
Me-
inch
me-
and three
me
eighths.
either.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I've been metricized.
exercise.
Me
Still
also.
working old money.
No, I
But
got rid
I've
of
got
all
that stuff
my
now.
Screw your chuck in.
imperial
Brian.
rules, and anything that measures imperial is gone from the workshop. Apart from one, which is hanging up by the bandsaw. Which is a bit of
Why
a
that
godsend
one?
when Ruby was here, because
No,
she needs
Anthony.
she
Anthony, they're
needs
not
it in
numbered.
inches.
Don't need to be. Any jaw fits any slot.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're individually manufactured.
They all fit every slot. It's not a problem.
They're not like the other ones that are cut out of a solid piece. They're individual
And there's no
manufactured.
scroll to go in separately. Each one, they fit anywhere where it's manufactured.
Right, so there we go.
Nice.
Nice.
So go put that back on there.
You find that's actually true of the Axminster jaws as well. It's the carriers that have to be in the right slot.
Yeah, the
jaws-
carrier's got to be in the right way. Yeah,
Mm.
jaws fit anywhere.
jaws can go anywhere, but
Yeah.
it just makes more sense to number them the same.
But the carriers do.
So I'm
have to
just
go
going
in
to
the
leave that
correct
little
way.
bit on there.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to use an airbrush. Going to get my workshop dirty.
Chris and
Yeah.
Bailey Woodworks is in. Evening, Chris.
Well, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Evening, Chris.
Now, I know what I didn't bring in. I didn't bring in my cloth for covering the lathe.
I don't need it.
You don't need it.
No, I know you do. I knew you
follow
would,
that,
I knew
Brian.
you would
Just
say
Follow
that.
just
that.
lay it towards the wall. You'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fine.
fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
You rotten person's use.
Just give your lathe bed a little bit of grease, so we don't stick to that, and you won't
I'm
need
not
it.
worried about the lathe bed. It's my nice new chuck. I don't want to get paint on.
Well,
What's
Michelle,
a
he's been in
700
pinching
pound?
your
What's a
details again.
700
Look,
pound chuck gonna matter? It ain't gonna matter, is it?
God, I just dropped the bag.
Misha, is that one of your dishcloths?
it is, yeah.
It used to be. Why am I going in there? That's the wrong place. I need to set up the airline, which is just down here. You can't see that. There's the airline. Get over there.
Put your table on there, Brian, on your lathe bed.
Oh, well, I. Hold on.
That way you won't get things dropping through or getting lost.
Unplug the blowing down thing. We shouldn't have unplugged it quite as quick as that. But no matter, I did. And over here in my toolbox now, I've got all my colours.
Well, get on.
So let's have an airbrush.
I need to learn how to use one of those.
One little airbrush.
You not use one yet?
No.
Easy they are. They're lovely.
Yeah,
You go
but
down as fine as a
easy.
needle point.
When you use like Brian's using it there, they're really good and easy.
Yeah.
It's when you put that liquid stuff on them that they become difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The called colours.
Now,
The next
I
time
will go-
Brian is
what
down, we're
colours do you
taking
want?
out the airbrush.
Yeah.
Plum.
Plum?
Plum.
Oh,
Well, of course, plum. Don't know if Roy's
Oh,
in or
yeah.
not, but
Plum.
Plum.
Roy's out
Ah,
tonight.
ready to go. Ready to go.
What else?
I was just going to say, put your board on the lathe.
I'm thinking about doing the
I'll leave
inside
it to
plum.
other people. I've selected the first colour.
You
I
could
was
do the
thinking of doing
inside plum.
inside plum.
Yeah.
right.
That'll hide any
Susie
marks
just said
then.
gold leaf.
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't actually said it, but I know she intends.
She's
to say
thinking it.
She
I'm
will.
just saving her the typing.
I mean, the
Yeah.
ball on the top's got to be gold leaf, isn't it? Yeah.
Got to be.
Well,
Yeah.
it can be, but it won't be tonight. Because I haven't got time. I've things
But
to
using
do.
intrinsic colours or what?
Yeah, intrinsics, yeah. So plum for the
Lynn's saying
inside.
just use embellishing wax, Brian.
Good.
Spray it black.
Susie has not said
Embellish
gold
it.
leaf at all. Sorry, I misspoke
Oh.
there.
Yeah, she
What
said
about one of
copper
the
leaf.
blues,
It was
Brian?
copper leaf.
Blues.
One of the blues.
Oh.
Would it go nice with the purple?
Mm.
Or the
Well, we'll
plum?
do plum on the inside first.
Yeah.
And Robert said black or yellow, or we cannot be friends.
Yeah. So we get to change the camera position now, so we can see the inside being
I
sprayed.
want to go there.
So,
Come on.
You got your little mag light that you could actually sort of make shine into that as you paint it.
yeah, it'd be good.
Why is that not working?
Because you got the air switched on.
Yep. 25 psi.
Have you got
You can
the
hear the air
little
coming out.
adjuster at the back to let the paint out opened up?
I have, eh?
Anthony Green says, sadly on the Easywood website, the M33 Easywood chuck is out of stock.
Yeah, they will be. Yeah, they're
Shows
rather
how popular
popular.
they are. Yeah, I mean, also, they primarily make for the American market, which
Yeah.
doesn't use the M33, so they probably make less of them than they do of the inch
They
and a
use
quarters.
Airbrush.
1.25 eighths, don't they?
Usually, yeah.
Something funny how my airbrush. I checked that airbrush
Which
earlier.
funny, really, because the M33s are at 7.5.
But yeah, I mean, that's a European standard, isn't it?
There we go. Oh, you need a light.
Well,
Yeah, if you got
it would
one.
be better
If you have it handy.
if you had a light.
Oh God. See
You
you
don't have
guys.
to, but if you've got
See
one
you
handy,
guys.
you should have the little light that goes on your tool rest and shines in, Brian.
I told you yesterday that I haven't got that in place, and that's why Pete asked, because he's a chancer.
As if.
Yeah, as if, yeah.
Well, Anthony, the SK114 is about quarter of the price. So
Will that do, Pete? No, okay.
that's better.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's quite an expensive chuck, too.
Do you want that?
It is. But of course, if you buy an SK114 and you want all those jaws fitted, you just will buy 4 or 5 or 6 SK114s. I've got
Yeah,
like,
well, you know, when it's a quarter of the
two-
price, you can do that, can't you?
yeah,
But,
well, yeah, I've got 5 Ask Mr. Chucks. So
I've
a bit
yet to
reluctant to
see it.
change
But
them.
the new record power, it's half a good idea.
Half a good thing.
Yeah, Mike Colton did a review on it. If you look up his video, it's last week.
What, the new
That-
chuck?
yeah.
Yeah, the new chuck. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's basically it's got a single screw which you don't need to remove. You just need to loosen. Change the jaw inserts. So it's half a good idea because it starts at the 40. I think it's 45 mil.
45, 46 mil, yeah.
Yeah. If it had started with 100 mil and then worked down from there, that would have been a much better idea. But
They always start small and work up.
yeah, if you start on a larger jaw, then you can have everything inserted into that larger jaw as opposed to only the small stuff. But I mean, I don't have record power chucks. I know Brian's been using them, William's
Yep.
using them.
Yeah, I have. them as well.
I do have the Patriot, which is the same jaw connection as the record power.
There we go.
If I was
Bye, Brian.
looking for a new chuck today, I would
Nice.
look at that one. I haven't seen it myself yet, but I would look at it.
Suppose Pete
Mr.
said
Plum?
Mike done a review on it, and it was quite an impressive chuck.
Right, what we're doing outside? Somebody say blues.
You got to have black, yellow, copper leaf.
Definitely not on black, that's for sure. What I'll do is I'll put some midnight blue on it and then I'll sand it back a wee bit.
Oh, yeah.
Some
yeah,
embellishing
yeah.
wax.
Embellishing wax. Yeah.
Where
Um,
is the-
I'll
where is the
highlight it.
midnight- We need to find the midnight blue first, guys.
Well, you can't
Ah.
embellish that because that is sycamore, so it won't go into any grain.
No, it's
there's no grain
pretty
to go
smooth.
into. Well, you can
Yeah.
texture
Only the
it.
lid's got ash.
What I did think about was scorching the lid, but I'm not going to bother.
Yeah,
with
the
that.
lid would be better to do.
I've
You
used
could put a
embellishing
3
wax.
mil deep texture into that lid.
You could, Pete. You coming over here to do it?
That might work. Yeah.
Now, William's the expert on that now.
Yeah.
Oh, texture in the ears, you're right. So we'll go to the overhead again, and we'll just make sure that's working.
Oh, that's working.
Get the plum out of it. And we'll put this on
I
the
need
bottom.
cold colours though, aren't they? Cold colours. Is winter.
Alan
I
gives
suppose.
says Peter, yeah, it's the victory chuck. Good man, Alan. I couldn't
Yeah,
I couldn't
well,
think of it there
That's
for
the
a minute.
name. That's the name. Beef of victory.
I actually
wonder
put
if right and
a
dark at the
link to
bottom.
the prices on for William yesterday. I still can remember the name today.
Yeah, yeah.
Not too dark, Ron. You got to come back up.
And well priced, Pete, too, did you think?
Yeah, yeah.
What was the price?
Right, so you can use the jaws on an ST4 or an ST3, I believe. Definitely
Either
on an
or,
ST4.
both. They work on both.
So it works on both. So you can just buy the jaws and use it on an old chuck if you've already got one.
Yeah.
And that came at about 120 quid for all of the jaws.
It did, yeah, kind of a package deal, yeah.
Yeah. And it's about 170 quid for the chuck with the jaws, something like that. It wasn't a bad. I mean, it's not an outlandish price.
Well,
I said
Sky blue.
I haven't seen it. I haven't. A lot of these things you kind of need to put your hands on it. You need to turn that screw and see just how well it
play with
moves
it.
and all the rest of
Yeah.
it. So I haven't done that. I just
You
think
need
it's
to
an
play with it,
interesting
don't you,
idea.
for an
Yeah.
hour?
It's an
Have you,
interesting
have
idea.
you guys got these airbrushes? These little airbrush bottles?
Yeah.
You've all got these.
Yeah, I've got little bigger ones than those.
Have you got your
A bit
little
longer mine. Yeah, just
little
plug them in the bottom.
thing for
Put
the
the lids on.
Oh, no, don't have any of those.
these
No,
little
I haven't
things
got
here?
any caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the caps. I got a dozen of those with caps.
This is William's caps, like because
Oh,
they
yeah.
need it now.
Cool.
That's William's packet of caps.
no,
Well, no point in
I'm
giving him the
indebted to
caps
you
because
again.
he's still got the air. He's still got the ink in the bottles. And he hasn't opened them yet. So.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but
anything he's
when
put
I go
into
down
one
to
of those
Williams
bottles
in the
is now
next week or so,
powder.
he will be using them. Why have I got a spare one now? Oh, it's on that bottle. Right, there we go. So now
Got to
light
stop
blue.
it drying out in the little bottle.
That stops it drying out, yeah. And some
You don't
people, there's a little hole in the top of them
Air hole.
to let the air hole in, to let air
Yeah.
go in. And some people put like a map pin, you know,
Yeah,
ones I'm talking about.
Blue tack does that. Just stick with it.
or a bit of masking tape.
But
It
you'll
does depend on what
find
you've got in, and the
it
intrinsic
never,
colours
ever,
are-
ever evaporates through that little hole. So don't
No, it
worry about
won't.
it.
No, it won't, because it actually clogs up.
I've had them for 2 years and they're still there. They don't evaporate.
Intrinsic colours are water based, so they are okay for that. If you've got spirit based, then
That might.
it's best not to leave them in those bottles.
Mm.
So, but chestnut spirit stains,
Oh, I'm going to put it back to doing this now.
yeah, don't use them bottles.
No, because that'll damage them.
Have a gravity fed system for those.
And normally, if you buy an airbrush, it comes. Well, it depends on the price you pay for the airbrush, but they come with a gravity and suction one. So I'll give you both.
If you buy an expensive, more expensive though.
Well, you
This-
know, but
this
yeah,
little
not that
set-
much
this
more.
little- This little set that I got, this
Probably 20 quid on you.
little set here, 6 airbrushes, 6 bottles, and all the accoutrements for fixing the
The
what do you call
airline.
them? For fixing on the airline and cleaning them out and all that sort of stuff's all in it. It cost me 80 quid from
That was good.
80
Well,
quid from Sealy, but that's a long time ago now. I think they're away about 140 quid or something now.
yeah. I remember a friend of mine. I won't mention him here, but he's quite regular on YouTube. He's got his own website, etc. He sells things like intrinsic colours. He paid £485 for an
Yeah, I
airbrush.
know. Yep.
Well,
So there are
I'm waiting for Lisa to replace
different
mine
grades of airbrushes.
because I bought mine. Well, I bought the one I use as a Christmas present for Lisa.
Mhm.
She never used it, so it came out to the workshop and it stayed here.
Oh, good move,
Oh,
Pete.
And now it's broken.
Oh, you have to
You need
get,
to buy her
you
another
have to get
present.
Lisa another
Ah.
set.
Well, no, I think as is Lisa, she should
She's got
replace
to
it.
get you another set.
Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
think
buy
it's
you-
only
Joe.
fair.
Lisa's going to have to buy you a new one.
Joe's gone.
She broke
Joe's iPad's given up. She's left.
Oh,
Yeah.
She'll watch from a chat.
so she has. She
Okay,
does.
Joe. Sorry to lose you, babe.
Yeah, I think Lisa owes me a new airbrush because hers
Yeah,
is
she
broken.
does. Yeah. She can't leave you in
So
suspenders.
this is great. This is forest green.
Forest green, is it? Yeah.
Just to add a little bit of depth
Ooh.
If you like
To
cool
the-
colours.
to the colour.
See, now if I done that, you think a 2-year-old done it.
No, it's all practice, William. You can't get it
when I
right
do
till you
it-
play with it.
2-year-olds come around here and tell me you should do it this way.
Yeah, better.
There we
A
go.
lot better.
I think that'll do. That's enough. Maybe not. Just make that green a little more highlighted at the top. That'll do.
I like that, mate. That looks
What
good.
colour are you going to do the lid?
I don't know.
Very light green.
I haven't a clue yet, Terry.
Light
Yeah,
green
pear-
going up
I
to
was
pear
yellow.
thinking now of
Brian.
putting the lid on.
Green. Light green going up to yellow.
I was thinking about putting the lid on.
Bring your tailstock up and put a pad between
This-
so
Terry,
it
Terry,
don't
Terry,
fall off. Oh, it
Terry,
won't
Terry.
fall off. Right.
Terry.
Right.
Terry.
Now you want to start the green there. Now start the green there where it's joined,
Pear
and
green.
then move it up and halfway up, get it into yellow. So it goes all the way up from blue, green,
Well,
yellow, all the way
I
up.
don't want that dark green now. I'm going to use a lighter green.
Yeah, the
That's
pear
pear
just
green.
that, light green.
Pear green, it's called.
Yeah, pear green.
A pear
Actually bring it
green.
up
I want
to
bring it
yellow.
up.
Joe said she's sorry to be lost. Can we send out a search party to find Joe because she's lost?
That looks yellow, Brian.
It's pear green, trust me.
I mean,
And she's not keen on yellow.
tough.
We'll do the inside.
Now you need that a bit darker, Brian. Add some darker green on it. Just
Can
at the
easily
rim.
do that, Terry.
Just at the rim.
Easily do that.
Gradually
A
bring it
little
up to that
bit, a little
color.
bit of forest green.
Yeah, just gradually bring it up to that yellow
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
just a
you.
smidgen.
or light green. It's got to be part and parcel. It's got to flow. Just the underneath bit and then get it flow up. You've got to continue it from bottom to top. You see. It's looking better. Betterer.
Better.
Make sure the rim of that lid is the same color as the base piece.
It's fine, Daddy.
Yeah, look at that. That's better. Get in there. And then you start bringing up the next green and then the yellow. The knob should be yellow.
Yeah, not sure
Well, the
about the
knob
yellow.
might get something. The knob might
Yeah, no, all the
actually
way up, and it gradually gets up there.
What about
Mike from Dances with Albert says if my pair were that green, I'd book a doctor's appointment.
Hang on, Mike. No, knob blue,
Mike.
says Joe. She spelled knob the way you would spell it, N-O-B. Knob blue.
knob. That's
That'd be a trip to the doctor too.
How's your knob looking, Brian? Is it blue?
oh,
What's the
God.
difference between
Oh,
pink
God.
and blue, William?
Oh, God, you like that.
William, what's the difference
that?
between pink and blue?
Don't know, mate.
pulse
grip.
rate?
The grip.
Not sending you to shop for an elephant.
Oh, Christ.
God's sake.
Actually, a blue knob would look good there, Brian.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Joe says it would. Actually, I think that should be yellow right at the top.
That's what I think too.
That's
See,
just my
Daddy, what I
humble
think,
opinion.
But
Daddy,
Joe's not fond of yellow.
I know
just have to
nothing.
find honey. We'll give it a little try with honey because
Yeah,
the
and if you
light
put a
colour.
splash of black anywhere, Rob Klingspor would be delighted as well. Yellow and black.
Yeah, because I'll be sanding it back off again.
I would put a bit on the lid as well, just slightly, just a
I will,
smidgen.
Daddy. Just give me that.
Okay. Just smidgen all the way around.
Most Brian is being creative with colour.
Nah.
I'm chucking a link in for Steve tomorrow.
Now I'll tell you that, Brian. If you lacquer that now, that'll be amazing.
The
Well, it's
return
gonna
of the
get
Steve.
something. Put that in there. Wipe that bottle clean.
What time is Steve on tomorrow night? 8 is it
you know
usually,
what?
or
Half
Quarter
seven.
to
Yeah.
normally.
half 7, is it?
It's it was a noisy intro, so I just like grabbed the link and closed it, so I didn't look at the time. But 7:30ish.
Normally 7:45 it comes on.
Now, right. So we need to let that dry just for a minute too.
Yeah. Don't touch it.
Oh, well, I didn't need to touch it because I need to do the inside of this.
We
Well,
let it
Is that
dry
going to be the
first.
copper leaf bit?
Plum as
Let
well.
it dry first. That
Plum,
can
yeah.
be the black bit for the
I'm
yellow
not doing
and black.
black. I'm not doing yellow and black.
Oh, Rob's
ain't buying
crying
him-
in the
I'm-
background.
I'm not sponsored by Klingspor. What?
Yeah, but he did say that you wouldn't be friends anymore if you haven't got any yellow on it
Yeah.
or black. And you've
Well,
got
there's yellow
yellow,
on it.
so that's okay.
Well, that's our
Steve-
friends.
Steve is on at 7:45. Joe's just said.
Ooh. I will get the notification.
Ah, yeah. If you're not subscribed to Steve, well, you should be.
Yeah.
But if you're not subscribed to
take
Steve,
that.
follow that link and subscribe, and you'll get a notification tomorrow. Sorted.
Yeah. Click the little
He's
bell.
plumbing it. He's plumbing it, look.
Yeah,
There you
nice one.
It's plumbed. It's been
Right.
plumbed.
You need to give a coat of lacquer now.
Plum job, mate. Plum job.
Well, it might just get a coat of. Oh, look at the state of that. Like,
You got to lacquer that. It's going to look lovely.
well, know if I'll get lacquered or not, but I'll certainly get.
Yeah,
No.
lacquer it.
Oil.
I'll
Oil.
maybe give it. I'll
No,
give it
no,
a coat
no,
of
no,
polish here
no.
just a minute. Too.
Lacquer.
Needs to be shiny, Terry.
Give it a coat of lacquer.
It has to be shiny for the blue.
Hey, Zed's turned up.
Lacquer.
Good evening.
Hi, Zed.
Evening, Zed.
Zed says,
Hello,
"Hey,
Zed.
Mr. Brian is back."
Yep, Brian's back.
Norman Greenmo's in as well. Hello, Norman.
Nobody wanted him back, but he's back.
He's back.
He came back anyway. He didn't care.
He's back with a vengeance.
Yeah, he's back.
And
Yeah.
Steve back tomorrow night as well with a vengeance.
And Norman Greenmo's just joined us as well.
Right, now let's tidy up a little bit here. Get rid of some of this junk. I've got it all on my fingers, and I had a pair of gloves sitting out ready
Yeah,
to put
as
on.
you do.
Have you got any lacquer left, Brian?
I've
Oh,
got
yes.
umpteen cans of lacquer, Terry,
Right.
Yeah,
Big
but
buckets
it's
of
all
it.
Can
solid.
gloss
It hasn't been
lacquer on
used
it.
in over a year.
but it's very wet like
That's
that,
lacquer.
Terry. It's too wet to be lacquering.
Yeah, let it
Put
dry.
your hairdryer
I'm going
out.
to standing seal it first. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. And then
Sanding sealer. If the sanding sealer will work for me.
it got to be said, the cleanest workshop on the internet. Yep.
It is.
It is for
Well,
sure.
if it's not, I'm disappointed. I'm going to go back and clean it again.
What he haven't told you is he got 4 people in the background all sweeping up as he does it.
Sweeping as you go. I'll have to give this a bit of a rattle on the old rattle can. This is chestnut acrylic sanding seal.
And we got to do the inside as well.
I didn't say you can stay matte. Sorry, but I'll seal
No,
it
you
now.
need to
Seal it
sand,
now.
you need to seal it though.
I know.
And Joe's corrected herself. She said, "No, it's 7:30 tomorrow for Steve."
I knew it would be.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, it's soaking in, Terry.
It is drinking
Yeah,
it,
let it
isn't
dry a minute. Let it dry because somewhere it might not soak in. It'll run.
Yeah, give it a minute to dry and I'll give it another coat.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Ta-da.
You sanding sealed to Chuck, Brian. You realise that?
This is what I do when I'm when.
You
Anthony
sanding
Green
sealed to
says-
Chuck, Brian.
Oh, his poor
No, it
Chuck getting sealed.
No, it didn't. Look, it's nice
Ah,
and
yeah,
clean.
but that's all right because Brian just bought another one. He's not
Yeah,
fussy.
find another one. You won't worry.
I'll just send it back. See, it's faulty. Who's that Doug fella when you need him? It'll be fine, boys. It'll be fine.
You could be watching.
Could
Can we get
be.
the inside of the lid, Brian?
Yeah, I know, but I've just done the outside there. I can't pick it up now.
Yeah. Well, don't forget the inside of this one.
Kind of got
That'd
to
be
give me.
fine.
You could have given me. I'll have a drink of tea. That's what I'll do. Will you drink of tea?
Have a drink of tea. It's
Have a
cold,
drink of
but have
tea.
a drink. But
Have a
look at
drink
that.
of
Looks
tea.
like that's pee.
Look,
Christ.
drink of tea out of my hot wood
Oh,
turning mug.
Christ.
Yeah.
Tea is an understatement, mate. That thing is just
Bloody
shy of a
cold.
tea bag.
Horrible.
I love cold tea. What do you mean it's? What's wrong with that tea?
Paul,
Where's the tea
Paul
bag?
Norfolk Hunter's leaving. Good night, Paul. He has to
You
go.
said-
Good night, Paul.
Sorry, I have to
Good
go.
night.
I
The
was
tea-
disappointed when the lid didn't go through again, so I'm going to go now.
All
Yeah,
right,
he's on.
okay. Well, I'll put it back on.
Call
Have
back
another
next
go.
week.
I may have embellished that a little bit,
Yeah.
but you know.
Yeah.
Come back next
a
week. you
bit,
might
a
have
bit,
another go.
Pete. Christ.
Well,
Might have
I'm allowed
embellished
to
it a
embellish
bit.
things.
That's Pete's the embellishing earworm. Did you not know?
Talk about embellishing wax. Embellishing Pete.
I have to have my tea like that so as I can see if there's any junk in the bottom of it. Like,
It's
you know, like-
disgusting.
That
though,
tea
it's
is
bloody
lighter than my
cold.
beer.
I like cold tea.
And Lucy
Once-
says, Zed, I
more.
mentioned you earlier, and the fact I sometimes have to hide behind my cushion during your videos. I have to say, I usually put my face shield on to watch Zed's videos.
Lucy,
Yeah.
everybody hides behind their cushion when he puts his videos up.
It's like duck. Once more with feeling on that too. And that's all the sanding seal that's getting.
No, you need
Right.
to sandy seal the lid.
I know I do,
inside.
but I'll do it later.
But you won't.
I will. I
Because
just have
you
to
ain't
wait
got a
now for
wood burner.
Brian doesn't leave anything half finished.
Just check out the rack he built. just
What
around
rack?
the corner from the lathe.
You mean this rack?
Yeah, the one he's got all the half finished stuff on.
No. None of them half finished, Harry.
Well,
See,
some of them are
this
not even
right here.
Some of them are not even started. Look,
See, that's my blanks and stuff. Look.
they're not even started. Some of them, so they're half. And that was
So
all those 3 bows are half finished.
See that little boat? See that little boat
Terry?
at the top there? Little
Terry, isn't
Second
that a
shelf
nice
down,
white
half
background
finished.
you've got to those shelves?
Yeah,
lovely white
that's
background.
because we told him to paint it, Pete.
Because they shamed me yesterday.
Shamed him into painting
A
it.
little
That's
bit.
why.
Give him a little bit of grief.
Can't leave that like that. Look at the state of that.
No, we just bored him for about
Only made it yesterday.
30 minutes. Get it painted. Get it painted. Get it painted. Bloody rubbish. Get it
I'll
painted.
turn that on. See what will speed that drying process a wee bit. That's a bit wobbly, isn't it?
A bit slower
Yeah.
than that if you want to just dry the paint.
Yeah. You want to flick it
Try and
all
get
off.
something to come off.
It's dry by now. Sand this here.
It's not.
Right. I have to say that Jo has now corrected her grammar. She has no comma. 7:30.
No, 7
Right.
Harry. There was a comma.
The comma is important.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, she
Could
put
you
just
read
now.
in it?
No, 7:30. That means it's not going to happen at 7:30.
Todd picked her up on it and she's now corrected it. So
Zed says she's on the upswing. He said nothing come off for a weeks. It's getting boring,
Yeah, but
your
you see-
channel, Zed.
what he's saying there is he hasn't filmed anything.
What?
I mean,
Has the music improved any? I haven't been on Zed for a while.
no, not at all.
No, I didn't think so.
Exactly the same as it always has.
Yeah,
Just grand.
rubbish. Shine a light on that. Shine a light on that. There you go.
Paul Kavanagh's in. Evening, Paul.
Ah, oh, Cameron, where have you been?
Oh,
Mate,
Where
what
have you
time
been
was that to
hiding,
come
big
in
lad?
here? Yeah.
And Todd says, "Let's eat grandma," as opposed to "Let's eat grandma."
Let's eat, Grandma.
yeah.
I still haven't found Maurice, by the way, guys.
No.
Maurice
Lost in the
has,
shavings.
Maurice has left the building.
Paul still works for a living, he says. What? How do you do that, Paul? You didn't work before.
Yeah. You have to worry about him. Tells lies like that all
Yeah,
the time.
I was actually working at the beginning of this video.
He was. Pete didn't finish until 10 minutes into the video, into the
Give
live,
that a quick,
when
a
Pete
quick-
finished work, and he started at 6 o'clock this morning.
I'd like to give that.
No, I didn't start till 9.
No, 9, right? That ain't bad. That's 10 hours nearly.
Weeks. That's still not dry yet.
I haven't actually finished yet because I kind of
You
need
still
to
got more to do, yeah. See,
finish wrapping this up and put it in the post tomorrow morning, and then it's done.
Oh, look, Terry.
Good job,
I'm
Pete.
Sandy sealed that time.
I told you, Brian. Stand to see it. Get the gun. Get the pan.
Yeah.
Can. Get the can out, Brian.
Paul says, "The boss found out, and now I'm working."
Yeah. Get it out, Brian. Spray the inside.
I wonder, I'll do it later. I'm gonna give this a quick lacquer now. See
No,
what it come up. See
Tap
what
it
come up
on
shit.
properly. Make sure it's square. It's not square, Brian, that lid.
Yeah, it's square enough.
All right, spin it.
Square enough.
Spin it behind. That must be the paint then.
The paint is on crooked there, is it?
Yeah, paint's on crooked. Put the paint on crooked.
Is that better now? There.
Better.
It's kind
It's
of
better.
straight now. It's wobbling a wee bit anyway. It's not quite right in the chuck here. It'll be fine. I need to get this down to 80 revolutions per minute.
Not with the cloth on, you won't.
Yeah, yes, I will.
That'd be fine.
Oh, you shouldn't do.
I do that all the time. It's not a problem. Not had a catch once so far.
Let's go and get a can of lacquer and we'll get a quick spray of lacquer and see what it looks like. Give it a first coat of lacquer. I've had to go next door to get the lacquer because that's where it lives.
Oh
It's
man,
freezing cold now.
all these people with these huge workshops where they have to go and
Yeah. Second
Go wandering
workshop.
for 10 minutes.
use GPS to go and find out where they put stuff.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry.
Get in the
I'm back.
car and drive to the other workshop.
I
Yeah.
kind of should have had this in here because it'll be cold.
It's freezing cold now. Put it in front of your heater for 5 minutes.
Okay. Right at my feet there.
Yeah.
So we're using the Halfords clear lacquer, which we're now placing on the fire to see if we can warm it up a bit.
No, it's not on the fire. It's in front of the fire.
It's in front of my little hot air blowing heater.
Yeah, but on the fire would be more fun.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, more explosive, I know. Should be fun.
Pete, you're a worry.
Yeah, you're right. He's a worry.
Yeah,
As we see the workshop light up.
tonight.
You're right. He's
Yeah,
mad
you
as
don't want the
boxes,
workshop to light up now, Brian. You just finished
right?
building.
What time is it?
Times
Oh, last
21:05.
night.
Oh,
Alright.
I need to be finished and in the house by 10 o'clock.
That's true, Paul. Brian's workshop is so large, it's quicker to order from Amazon than walk to the shelves to get it.
It's not large at all, guys.
Like watching Les Dawson play the piano, says Mike.
This lathe room is only 3 meters, 3.6 by 3.6. Or
Yeah, that
only it's
bit. The other
12
one
feet by
in.
12 feet. Well,
That's
the other
big enough to
one,
house a family of 4.
the other one is 3.6 by 7.2.
Paul's workshop's like yours in similar to yours, Brian. Paul says my workshop's so messy, it's quicker to order from Amazon than go and look for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Paul Kavanagh, you're a worry.
He is definitely a worry. Right, that should be warmed up enough now.
Yeah.
Well, the can's a bit warm, so.
Give it a good shake, be all right.
There's no shaky thing in this.
No, because it's stuck to the bottom.
No, it doesn't. No, there isn't any in them.
Oh,
There isn't a shaky thing in it.
right.
I'll do this.
Ball
I'll do
bearing.
that's the word. A ball bearing. That's the one. Tell you what we'll do. I think I'll put that extractor on.
Albert
Straight
Dawson
round.
thinks
Get rid of some of the
that
fumes.
the colours are pretty together. Yeah, that's why we said it. Ow.
They do look good.
Get it spinning nicely then, Brian, nice and slow. On the run.
That's
Yeah.
only the one coat. That's only the first coat.
How
Now I
did
can
they-
take that off of there and spin it at 80 revolutions a minute.
Go ahead, a
Usually
quick
what that
spray.
speed is. 96 that is.
I do.
And we'll just do the lid down here. My usual method of lacquering is to do one coat now, leave it dry, do a second coat. So I'll leave that now for about 10 or 15 minutes till it dries up. Do a second coat, repeat the process, and do a third coat, and then leave it for 24 hours. But this will just give you an idea of what it looks like.
That's right, we'll let that spin for a while and then
You can.
you'll be put a satin coat on, you'll be done because we don't want to sit here for 24 hours.
No, we can't. We
People
really
in the
can't do
chat
much
won't have
more
nothing to talk about.
That'd be fun.
because we're
Put Terry on full screen. You can do a tap dance while you're waiting.
Yeah, I'm no problem.
I'll leave that like
I can tell you lots of anecdotes.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll
my
make a little
working
shelf
days.
in my cupboard here and put my lacquers and stuff in there
Well, you do need somewhere to put them.
next to the fire. Be a great idea.
No, Terry, you can't tell us your anecdotes because you're likely to get arrested for telling those.
I am, actually. That's
So
true.
if I just stop that and let you
Right.
see the colour of it and let you see it, that'll be enough because it's 9:10 now nearly.
Yeah,
What do you have to
you've
do?
done all right.
You all right?
Yeah, you've done
Yeah.
all right. For a first live back, I think.
And the second live.
No, because that was covering
No,
for
no.
you. That doesn't count.
That was a disaster, the second one. But yeah, first one.
Take that off. That's the like
Zed
pro
said,
edge.
that's some nice work, Brian. The music is terrible. but
music's
it's very
terrible.
useful.
Who said that, Zed?
Yep. Actually, Zed, you shouldn't look back at last Sunday's. It was reminiscent of your style.
Yeah.
Could
You
all of
should-
us? Yeah. Could all of us say hello to Daniel?
Oh,
Paul
Daniel.
Kavanagh says his son doesn't believe this is real. Say hello to Daniel. Hello,
Oh,
Hello,
Daniel.
Daniel.
How you doing, buddy?
How are you, mate?
Next time your
It
dad
isn't
comes down
real,
to see me,
Daniel,
come with him.
but we're real.
It's not real. We're
Daniel.
not really here. We don't really
Put us
exist.
on, Brian, all of us.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Daniel,
All
tell
of
your
them.
daddy get out and clean that workshop.
Yeah.
Get to clean his workshop,
Tell him
Daniel.
not to be such a lazy sod.
Hello, Daniel. How you doing, mate?
Daniel.
All right? We're all here, buddy.
That
We're all
workshop
here.
needs cleaning. Just send
I'm
him
on
out.
the wine. Brian, Pete's on the beer. Brian's on the lathe.
And this is
Mulligan.
me.
William's on the water.
And Zed doesn't believe that Daniel is real.
It's all real, Daniel.
It's all happening live as we speak.
Life's a bitch when you realise it's real.
Right, back to this again.
Yeah, put us out of the way, Brian. That's it.
So there you go. That's we're done for the night, guys. All this. I can't do any more. I need to wait for it to dry now.
Yeah.
So I've just stopped that so as you can.
And we need to talk
lot of
about
it.
everybody in the chat, so there's no point in you being around chat.
So the blues fade nicely as a real dark blue into the lighter blue. So midnight blue into sky blue, and then into forest green,
Green.
and into forest green, and then what's the other green? Pear green.
Pear green.
Pear
green,
green.
yeah.
And
And
then
then the
yellow.
pear green continues
Honey.
onto the lid.
To the
Onto the
broken
floor.
honey one.
Pear
Broken
green
lid.
continues onto the lid.
There you go.
Yeah. And there's a little pot. Just something a
Nice
little
little-
bit different. I know it's shape. You can do whatever you like with the lids.
Oh, it's different.
But that's
Nice.
it.
It's different.
So if there's no questions, I'm going to press the button and get out of here.
And it's not generated by AI, Mike.
I might be.
No AI was involved in this production.
Except Terry.
Except Terry, yeah.
Zed says you can put your keys in it. True.
You could. Teapot. A teapot? Goes to a teapot. How interesting. Why
Yeah, I was
is
going
my
to say,
old-
Brian, you could put your tea bags in it, but you don't use any.
No.
Right,
But he
right, I'm
uses
going to
one.
show you that I do use tea bags. Now, you're just going to have to...
William, he uses one tea bag and it only lasts him 8 months.
There's the tea bag.
No. And he's had that
Use-
tea bag
Yeah, but how
That
many
tea
times
before
bag
he
do you
started
use it?
rebuilding the
That
workshop.
tea bag has already been
It's
used
the
twice.
original one when he moved to the house
So
32
it'll be
years
getting
ago.
used again.
You miserable sod.
I don't
Keep
like
a
strong
spare
tea.
goldfish in that, Mike says.
Right, guys, thanks
Lucy
for
likes
watching.
the colours, but then
Don't
she is
forget
short-sighted.
that, don't forget that Steve's on tomorrow night. Who's on Saturday? Anybody? Nobody that I know.
Steve says he dries them out in the extractor room. Yeah.
Oh, aye.
Tea bags, that is.
All right, okay.
That's the link that Steve was just chucked in again.
So Steve tomorrow night, 7:30. Or
Yep,
7,
tomorrow night.
7:30. And then Sunday, Terry's back. Yay!
Terry's
I'm back
on
Sunday,
Sunday.
everybody.
Right,
So
the
those who
first
want to
one,
see
Terry.
me Sunday, don't bother if you don't want to. See if and when.
And then Paul Finley will be back on Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday will be
go
Doug
Paul.
at
Doug is on Tuesday,
Which
yeah.
One Round.
And
Wednesday
Zed in the
is,
evening for a premiere.
Yeah, Zed's in the premiere.
I said it's Tuesday night too, yeah. Wednesday, nobody, I don't think. So there's room there for somebody if somebody wants to have a go. William.
Yeah.
William.
I'll
Thursday,
put out a
I'll be
video.
back. I'll be back again next Thursday with another
Yeah,
lightning fast
Brian, with
project.
another episode of How Not to Go Through a Lid.
Absolutely. How not to make the inside wider than
Bigger
the
than the
outside.
outside. No, next Thursday, Brian is doing a 12-inch deep hollow form.
No, he's not.
Ooh.
He's not. I'll tell you what. Brian will do. Brian has got a nice. Brian has got this.
What's he got?
Brian has
Oh,
got
it's-
this.
No, it's a
It's a
bowl.
nice piece of walnut.
It's already finished.
But he always he has
That'd
one
be
of
it, huh?
those as well. So it's
That
an
was on his
11-inch
shelf, by the
walnut
way. That
bowl.
was unfinished. That was one of the unfinished items he said he
Well,
never had.
that was one that William called for me.
Zed
So
is
you
just
only
saying,
half finished him.
it's really nice to see, Brian, that you don't let the clutter of your workshop get in the way of fine tuning.
Yeah.
And there's the one that was in the middle. That's the little one that was in the middle. And that is turned. Not quite finished, but it's turned.
Is that a big tool mark around the outside there?
Yeah.
Oh, this you mean?
Yeah.
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 Huge
It's
tool.
Got a
absolutely,
catch.
absolutely.
That'll
Just-
stand
Okay.
off. Be fine.
It's a massive
Yeah, that's
catch.
fine,
Yeah. That's to hold it high. See where your fingers
That's a
go.
nice
Like.
ball.
See where your fingers go. Like. And there's a lot of cove in the lid, so when you in the lid
In the
in
rim.
the rim,
Rim.
Actually,
you put your
talking
thumb
of
on
lids,
it.
Steve's just said you could do a 12-inch deep hollow form in 2-inch bits,
From 2 inch
Uh,
bits.
just segmented.
Yeah,
Ooh.
get lost.
Yeah.
You still
So
here,
we'll-
Steve?
William's going to get into segmenting next.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's already got all
yeah,
the
maybe.
resin gear. Now he's going to segment as well.
Well, he falls
Bless
into all the rabbit holes, so you might as well fall into that one.
Yeah. I seem to climb out them very quick though.
You do.
Yeah,
I've
that's-
noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough of
Just
that.
look on
rabbit hole. I'm
eBay,
kicking
see all the
myself back out
segmenting
again.
gear, and all on eBay.
You could do. Steve says you could do it over 14 weeks. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you make 14 pieces.
Save you having to think about what you're going to do next week.
Yep.
Anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks very much for coming
Well done,
and
Brian.
watching. If you're not subscribed,
Thank-
please subscribe and hit the like button. And I'll see you.
I suppose I better hit that like button, haven't I?
I'll see you
Yeah.
next week. Thanks
Yeah.
very much.
Thank you,
for coming
everybody, for coming in. Appreciate it. Brian's live.
in. I'll
We're
just
all
bring
here
these
to
guys back
support.
on screen there,
Yep.
and them guys can give you a wave, say
Brilliant
goodnight,
job.
and I'll say goodnight.
Nice to
Right,
see you
right,
all,
everyone.
and I'll see
Thanks for
you on
popping in.
Sunday. Steve, will see you tomorrow night.
Brian, I just hit the
Right,
like
mate.
button because you weren't that
Don't
bad.
forget, hit the like
Oh, you're
button,
good.
guys.
You're a good man. Thanks. Good night, everybody.
Take care.